We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Lewis. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind. Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's second down here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Marsh.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Running through the tackle. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The midshipman operating from the red zone now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run the option. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Navy, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Returner looking to create better field position. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Longhorns. He'll stroll into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to beat the sticks.
It's so easy you get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback and your eyes get lost, forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Breaks into the clear. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down.
A long one, so can they cash in here in the red zone? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And his tackle, but only after picking up a 1st down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. On a pass rush, gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Navy, Texas.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff from the shotgun. Change of direction. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Finds his target. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Keeping it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Navy needing to convert this 4th down. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Midshipman. And 6 more points to the total. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did.
Touchdown, Navy! They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pass rush closing in. And the defense smothers him for no gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. And you get the second half started with a running play. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. With the catch, it's Clark. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Blitz and a quick sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Wants to throw it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Navy. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Back to throw. It's Lewis. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. He snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Midshipman. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route. The catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. The short completion of the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab by the receiver. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Ferguson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Longhorns up to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, bringing pressure. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Navy. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Checks this down to the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's running out of time here. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. Across the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Longhorns are going to cash in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Lewis. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Texas, 21.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. He breaks free. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Working clock with the ground game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the back now goes in motion. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Navy. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. Smith tackled at the 12. The coach pushes him back out in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll run the option. No let it. Hand it off to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Navy will stop it from the red zone now. And now the handoff. Has it back to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Midshipman.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the ground, it's Smith. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. The backs got it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. One march will line up on 1st and 10.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
3rd and short during this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stay. Point after, knocked right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.